Are Cybertronians not made from the same materials? My alloys are the same as those of a High Counselor. My lubricants are the same as those that lubricated the joints of the 13. We are individuals. Once, we were free.
Orion Pax.
Master Tryon.
What brings you here to interrupt my work?
I seek advice.
We are individuals. Once, we were free.
Megatronus?
Why has he named himself after a mythical being?
If the old stories are true, Megatronus believed in, until the end, that he would be vindicated. He believed himself to be doing what was right, even if his methods went against much of what he professed to believe.
Not much of an example if you're plotting a revolution.
Indeed not. But perhaps that is not the only example to be taken from the deeds of Megatronus. Who is this upstart?
He has been a gladiator in Kaon. Like all of them, he began with no name. A worker who took the arena as a way to glory. He hasn't lost yet, and his fame has grown to the point that few others will fight him one-on-one. Now it seems that he is no longer content to be the greatest gladiator in Kaon. He has greater ambitions.
Ambition. That is not a quality encouraged on Cybertron, as you know. Go back to your post, Orion. Continue to listen. When you know what this Megatronus is planning, return here, and we shall consult further. Covenant. What may we know of this Megatronus? Orion, please return to my office. This Megatronus did not begin planning a revolution right away. Not on a planet-wide scale, in any case. He began taking over the gangs who ran the gladiatorial pits in Kaon and Slaughter City.
Criminals! They...
Before he had a name, or took one rather, he was a champion gladiator. He had some success, which meant other members of his caste looked to him for strength.
So he became a leader, without meaning to?
Precisely.
This is where it all begins. You, who take your pleasure from our suffering, and turn our work into your leisure. All of you have forgotten what it means to be Cybertronian. Once this used to be the finest planet in the galaxy, and now we have fallen. But soon, we shall rise again. There are yet Cybertronians who can envision the restoration of our former glory. I never had a name, but now I take the name Megatronus. The greatest of the original 13. The one who refused to bow to any other. Only by realizing how far we have fallen, shall we understand what it is to rise again. For Cybertron!
You had not seen this? Ah, then this is the fruit of discouraging ambition. We turn generations of Cybertronians who don't imagine what might be done. Do not fear, Orion Pax. I will tell you this simple truth. This is no game designed to entangle you in words you do not mean. All I say is that we live in a certain world. Few of us imagine a world where we might live in another. Others remember what other worlds were once like. And some are foolish enough to think that we might live in such a world again.
What are you writing, Master Tryon?
I am writing what I have learned. As time progresses, we will all discover, together, whether I have understood correctly. But for now, you must return to your post. Think about what I have said.
I will.
You have to do better than that. No one defeats Megatronus. I still function. Would you challenge me? Any 5 or 10 of you? Would any of you challenge Megatronus? After all I have won, nobody defeats Megatronus. Remember, on this day, you saw Megatronus. It is the happiest day of your life. Remember!
Soon you will be leading more than gladiators, Lord Megatronus.
Minimal scarring from the acid's energy weapons had little effect. As typical, Lord Megatronus, you emerged from a battle without even showing signs of being in one.
Megatron. You both heard the crowd. I am now Megatron.
All
All hail
Megatron.
Megatron!
What we should do is go to Kaon and see the gladiator fights for ourselves.
Are you serious? They're illegal. I don't even think it's legal to just watch one.
Doesn't seem to stop any of the people who do it. We could go, you know, and if some authority discovers us, if we get arrested or questioned, I'll say it's a cultural investigation. That's what I do.
Kaon's all the way on the other side of the planet. I've never been anywhere near there before.
Yeah, Ryan, you're different. Your work won't kill you. And when you can't do it anymore, no one's gonna throw you into a heap and turn your broken body into data cubes or matrices.
You're not pulling any punches. I wonder if I could get into contact with him.
Who? Megatron? Possibly, but why would you want to?
History runs in cycles. This much I've seen just rooting around in the archives.
I thought you weren't supposed to be rooting. Careful, don't want to step outside the boundaries of your caste.
How can't I? I have a mind. I can think and analyze.
If you say so.
Easy for you to joke. I'm a data clerk. But where is it written I have to stay a data clerk? Is there some ledger the primes keep somewhere out in one of the spiral arms? Is my name registered next to data clerk? I don't think so.
You sound a bit like your gladiator friend.
He's not my friend. But I think it's time I contacted him. He answered.
He, being Megatron, what did you say?
I told him more people are watching than he knows.
And what was his response?
He said, "You are more right than you know, and so am I."
No shortage of confidence in this one.
And he agreed to meet.
Are you ready to take a chance on this? I was a bit uncertain before, but now I am. The consequences are potentially much worse for you than they are for me.
I'm ready.
It has begun.
You force me to think clearly, librarian. A leader needs this. I have other associates considering these questions as well. Who makes the laws? Did anyone consult you? Or me?
You gotta be very sure about what you're getting into. Right now, you're just talking. The moment you do more, laws get involved.
No, we're a long way from that. We've got the opposite. Nobody ever says anything. Who decided that we should be in castes? And what does Sentinel say about it now?
Listen, what would happen if at any time one of us felt left out of the law-making process and started a revolution? Can you imagine what this place would look like?
Is this the same race that built the space bridges, librarian? Are we still alight with the Allspark? Then why do we let others speak for us and decide what we will and will not do? If you wish to understand Cybertronian librarian, you must see Kaon.
Maybe if you saw Iacon, you'd understand Cybertron better yourself.
Oh, I will see Iacon. You need not worry about that.
Why Megatronus?
I assume the name of one of the 13 because the others fell away from their original mission. I took that name because the principles I believe in have fallen. History makes some bots look like villains for doing what they thought was right. If I go down the same way, so be it. In Kaon, there's no second guessing. You either commit to a decision with every atom, or die.
You really think the 13 thought of their actions this way?
It doesn't matter to me. We are here. What we do is up to us.
Who is us?
Whoever wants to be. When you're taking on the world, you can't be choosy about who takes your side.
Where else do you have followers besides Kaon?
That sounds like a question a spy would ask.
If you were worried about that, we would have stopped talking a long time ago.
Perhaps. Soundwave says I should be mindful of you, just in case you betray me. I told him, if I were worried, I would meet you in the arena. Would you fight me for your principles, librarian? Or can you even tell mine from yours?
I can tell them apart, and I would fight anyone for them.
Then I shall tell you. I have followers in Blaster City, and across the Badlands to Slaughter City. All across Cybertron are pockets who hear me. They will follow when I call them to action.
Which will be?
When the time is right. Remember, librarian, we haven't met yet. Until we can look at each other, optic to optic, we are discussing things that may or may not happen. We are friends, having a friendly conversation about things we believe.
Thank you all very much. Looks like we have Sentinel Prime in here tonight, big man. Alright, now let's get down and tell some jokes. So what's the deal with Energon goodies?
Tricky situation. I had to start looking into these things. Your friend Megatron has quite a history.
I know all about his history, Jazz.
I know you know Orion, but I didn't.
Did I tell you that he tried to fight me over our beliefs?
You better be careful. If he already mentioned fighting you over betrayal, he's convinced it already happened.
Then I better get practicing on how to fight.
This will mean war. And you no longer have a choice but to be squarely in the center of it. What is your sense of Megatron?
He is a leader and has many followers. He believes in many things I believe myself, and he has the best interests of Cybertronians at heart. What is yours?
He believes in what he professes to believe, but what you must consider.
If Megatron had ordered a strike like that, he would want the entire world to know that it was him.
Only fools interrupt their elders. The war that may come will teach you the final truth about yourself. Dismissed.
Huh? What are you doing here?
Lord Megatron wishes to speak with you, librarian. Come to the Kaon Gladiatorial Arena tomorrow at midday for your appointment. Do not be late.
Halt! Match entrance is on the other side. Ah, you must be Barricade. Megatron said that you'd be here. I'm here to see him. Funny, he didn't say anything about that to us. What? That can't be right. Lugnut, maybe he said something to you.
What? Me? Oh, maybe. I don't really have...
Shut your tailpipe and watch this, mech. I'm gonna go ask the boss. So, does Megatron ever make you go down into the pit?
No, he only does that to bots he dislikes.
So I guess Barricade gets down there quite a bit.
Oh, yeah.
Gah!
Insubordinate worm. Hello, Orion Pax.
Pleased to finally make your acquaintance, Megatron.
Come, my friend. We have much to discuss. Our ideas have spread in different ways, librarian. Some of the more fiery and competitive allies don't believe in the spreading of ideas by talking.
Then we need to distance ourselves from them before they do something stupid. Violence right now would be counterproductive.
Counterproductive, maybe. But perhaps we should also respect our followers to disagree and pick their own methods.
Lord Megatron.
Ah, hello, Soundwave.
Lord Megatron, there is something you need to see.
And in other news tonight, multiple bombings occurred at both Six Lasers Over Cybertron and an Out to Hags comedy club. Most people are assuming that it was the gladiator-turned-revolutionary Megatron who was behind this, and the High Council has called for a meeting with him tomorrow morning.
What? Megatron, is this true?
Orion, we must realize that once events are set in motion, they won't always unfold according to plan.
Yeah, well now we have a meeting tomorrow with the High Council of Cybertron. I have to go back to Iacon now. I'm sorry that our meeting ended like this so early, my friend, but I must prepare for a meeting tomorrow with the High Council. I shall see you then.
Shall I have him followed?
No, he will not cause trouble until tomorrow. Now if you'll excuse me, I have another engagement. Make no mistake about our meeting here, Starscream. When the new history of Cybertron is written, I will be the one to write it. What part do you wish to play?
You can't threaten me, Megatron. If you want a war, you might get it. But if you want to win a war, you're going to need me and my forces.
A standoff, then. Very well. What can you offer the Decepticons?
I can offer you a way to get a lead in this fight. We will need to set up a base on Tripticon Station.
Tripticon Station. What in the name of Primus is there?
A power that will show that the Decepticons are a force to be reckoned with. But it is to be used wisely. Cybertron needs change, Megatron, not annihilation. Rendezvous at Tripticon Station after your meeting with the High Council.
Shockwave, report status in the lab.
The new Vehicle drones are nearing completion, Lord Megatron. Soundwave's previous body should make an excellent addition to them. Speaking of which, Soundwave, how is your new body handling?
It is acceptable. This new body is better for reconnaissance and houses my miniguns better. I am in position above the council chamber, Lord Megatron.
Excellent. See that everything is done upon our arrival back at Kaon, Shockwave.
It will be done, Lord Megatron.
Alright, let's get this underway. My name is Ultra Magnus, duly appointed highest of the Tyrant's Accord, and I would like to know who this Megatron really is.
I am Megatron.
Then please explain to us why the explosions at Alta Hex and 6 lasers were soon to be caused by followers of you.
And so I shall. But I fear that the complete truths that I have to offer will not please you. Nobody had a name in the beginning. In the pit, we gave each other nicknames, and that is where I first learned how life was for the lower castes. That none of you even took a nanolink to consider. What everyone must worry about is not what will happen if my leadership is not taken seriously. My will prove more suitable for the future of Cybertron than caste systems.
What? Megatron, this is not the kind of future Cybertron needs, nor the one we discussed.
What do you mean, Orion? This is what we have agreed to strive for since the beginning.
I certainly did not agree that one bot's will should be put before the well-being of others.
This topic is becoming quite out of hand.
I'm very sorry, Councilman, but this is not the kind of world that Cybertronians deserve.
Well, Data Clerk, please explain to us what you think Cybertron should be forged from.
In the past, noble Cybertronians have risen to prime to lead our civilization in times of great need. The time has come for all Cybertronians to be united again, and I say we need a new prime to reunite us. Not someone who demands that we be drones and slaves as the price of peace. Cybertron needs a leader of the free, a prime who recognizes that all Cybertronians are autonomous robots, owned by no one but themselves, masters of their own fates.
It has been decided. The words that Orion Pax speak are true, and that is why we are awarding him for his acts of courage. For Cybertron, and awarding him the next prime, Optimus Prime. And you are tasked with finding the great matrix of leadership, so that you may prove yourself worthy of saving this planet.
What?
A fine show of humility saying that you don't prefer isolated acts of violence. He brought us here flying a false flag when he truly pursued power.
Brother, please, this is...
Brothers no more! This travesty is more in a long line of injustices provoked by our castes.
This is not your place, Megatron. He is a prime now.
Then this is no longer your chamber.
Hang on, Prime! I got you!
Stop! You will not fire in here again, Megatron. You've desecrated this council chamber enough with your talk of dictatorship.
You think we will not fire in this chamber because you command it, librarian? You have fallen into a trap they have laid. While you have the backing of the council, we will see who claims Cybertron in the end.
Wait! I wish to join you on your quest for leadership, Lord Megatron.
Then pick up the filth of your former council member and keep on our trail.
But what does this mean, Pats? Prime?
Jazz, we're going to war.
Soundwave, activate the Viacon cloning process.
As you command, Lord Megatron.
Thanks for this new body, Wheeljack. I'm definitely gonna need it now that we're at war with the Decepticons.
No problem, Optimus. Now let's go ahead and run through your new weapons. This ion blaster can blast through a Decepticon chassis, as well as melt through their rotation bearings, disabling them in one blast. And this Energon Axe is able to go toe-to-toe with Megatron's gladiatorial mace.
That new body really looks good on you, Prime!
So Wheeljack, what's to become of my old body?
It will house the spark of another Autobot who was damaged. He was at 6 lasers over Cybertron when it exploded. His body was beyond repair, but his spark was intact.
Fascinating.
Prime, motion sensors are picking up an Autobot signal on the outskirts of Viacon, as well as several Decepticon Viacon soldiers.
Alright, Ratchet, meet me in Hangar E and prepare for departure in 5 cycles. Jazz, you have the base. You are a skilled fighter, but you shouldn't be out here alone. Autobots aren't safe anymore in the outskirts of Viacon.
The Decepticons have control of the airwaves, so this is the fastest way to reach you. I need your help. My name's Bumblebee.
Ratchet, Bumblebee here looks like he could use some repairs.
Stand still. I'll get you fixed up.
There's no time. Optimus, my friend Nightbeat has been taken to the Decepticon prison in Kaon. We need to get him back.
Don't worry, Bumblebee. We'll help you find Nightbeat.
Optimus, Wheeljack says that there was an attack on the Hall of Records just moments ago. Multiple fatalities. And Alpha Trion is in critical condition.
Bumblebee, we need to return to base in a formulated plan, as well as check on the wounded. Is that okay?
Whatever needs to happen, Optimus.
I'm afraid the wounds are fatal.
Prime, where are you going?
To get some help. It's Impactor, right?
Now, Starscream, what is this power that you spoke of before?
Ah, yes. It is a force known throughout Cybertron only through myth and legend. More commonly known as Dark Energon.
The blood of Unicron. And you can supply us with the Dark Energon, Starscream.
Yes, we can, Lord Megatron. There was once an Energon bridge that fed the station directly. Starscream, Thundercracker, and I know how to reconnect it.
Then reactivate this Energon bridge. For with it, the balance of this war with the Autobots will finally tip in my favor.
cannot believe that fool Megatron thinks that I'm expendable. Me! I'm the aerial commander of the Decepticons!
Lord Megatron doesn't know how to reconnect the Energon Bridge to Trypticon Station. We three are all that remains.
Yeah, let's start the jet fighter Gestal, but I haven't seen you two in such a long time, though. But even so, Lord Megatron couldn't reconnect this bridge without us.
Enough talk! While I do love the fact that Megatron cannot have this Energon Bridge without us, we have a task to fulfill. Skywarp, activate the bridge.
With pleasure.
Excellent. Now, Thundercracker. Fill the bridge with dark energon.
Quit your griping, Starscream.
So, what exactly are we doing here, Optimus?
This is where Bumblebee said his friend Nightbeat was taken.
I thought the plan was to get him out of prison, not get us put in prison.
Patience, Autobots. This is all part of the plan.
Slap a muffler on it, Autobots. Soundwave wants to see you, and he says Megatron has quite the plan for you.
Soundwave, the Decepticons' communications officer? What's he doing here in Kaon?
This prison was just formed out of the building that's right next to the gladiatorial arena. Megatron must be having Soundwave overseeing operations for its first days to make sure prisoners do not escape.
Wow, what in the name of the Allspark is that?
I've read about that in the archives. It's an energon bridge that fed Trypticon Station directly around the time that Zeta Prime was in charge. It was shut down after Zeta was executed for shooting the Allspark into deep space.
Something tells me that the Decepticons aren't using it for conventional measures. It looks strange and purple. Regular energon has a more of a blue hue.
He's right. What do you think the cons are doing, Prime?
I'm not sure, but if my hunch is correct, it could be—
Silence, Autobot scum!
Autobots, Lord Megatron has instructed you to be brought before him in the gladiatorial arena. Take them to the quarters of Bludgeon and his students. There is a surprise for the one called Bumblebee.
Whatever you have planned for me will be nothing compared to what I'm gonna do to you, you yellow-coated coward.
Welcome, Autobots. I'm sure Soundwave told you that we are going to be preparing you for a gladiatorial fight with Lord Megatron.
Yes, but also you had a surprise specifically for me. What do you want with me, Con?
Ah, right. I felt the need to share with you my new student, Deadlock. Please bring him in here.
Nice to see you, buddy.
What are you doing here? You undercover? Are you gonna break us out?
You son of a slag heap!
I will leave you alone. Deadlock, Breakneck, see to it that our fighters are outfitted with weaponry. Lord Megatron loves a challenge.
Why, Nightbeat? Why betray us? Betray Bumblebee like this?
Don't get things twisted up, Optimus. The only person I hurt was Bumblebee. And that was intentional.
Why?
Why? Because when Polyhex went up in flames the day of the bombings all over Cybertron, you never came back for me!
I was going to get help. When I finally found you, you seemed happy to see me.
All a charade. I wasn't able to get out from underneath the rebel alone. My new master, Bludgeon, was there. And he helped me out from beneath. In return, I swore an oath both to him and to me. I would become his student, and I would do whatever it took to make you suffer. It certainly isn't the way I wanted it, but seeing your head on a stake at the entrance of Kaon will suffice.
You're a monster.
If I get out of here,
You won't, Autobot. And if you somehow manage, Deadlock and I are highly skilled swordsmen. You won't make it 2 steps without your head still attached. Oh, and we also found this Autobot sneaking around. Might as well get rid of all of you while we have the chance.
Optimus, I'm sorry. Their security cameras saw right through me. I couldn't disable them all.
It's alright, Mirage. We'll figure this out.
Don't count on it. Breakneck, you take the Prime. I'll take Bumblebee.
No. Take the Prime.
Suit yourself, Deadlock. I'll take the more muscular one. Maybe he'll put up a fight.
Turn here. Listen, since I've been one of Bludgeon's students, I've been in too many battles, killed too many. I've seen how you lead. It is much more honorable than Megatron. It may not account for much, but right now is a rescue.
What are you talking about?
Breaking you out. If you have weapons, would you be able to get your men out?
If you help me get out, you're coming with us. I saw how you were in there. I could tell that this isn't your destiny. There's good within you, Deadlock.
Thank you, sir. I will redeem myself for the good of all Cybertronians. Also, I wish to change my name to Drift. No longer will I be burdened with the evil that has accompanied with my past.
You'll still be monitored, though, as a precaution.
Thank you.
Are you ready?
get smelted.
It's time.
It certainly is. Now, Drift!
Traitor!
You're one to talk.
Off! Let us go, or Breakneck dies.
Do it! You'll never get out of here alive, Deadlock.
Don't do it, Drift! You have potential. Don't let this ruin what you want to be. Autobots, transform and roll out.
Where are the Autobots?
My apologies, Lord Megatron. My student, Deadlock, betrayed us. They all escaped Kaon.
I do not deal with insubordination well, Bludgeon.
Forgive me, my lord. My student will not fail you again.
See to it that you don't. Otherwise you will be made an example of.
Well, your injuries are minor, but nothing that won't heal quite quickly. You'll be just fine, Drift.
So how will we keep an eye on him, Optimus?
There's a team that can keep a close eye on him. 2 aerial bots and lots of bots with firepower. Hound and Crosshairs here will keep me updated on him.
That seemed like the best idea.
No, it's a bad idea. But I'm all about bad ideas. Drift, you're with me.
Alright, Drift. Let's lay some hate on Decepticons. May I speak with you about Impactor for a moment?
Of course. What can I do for you?
Read your field report on him. He seemed to have done well above expectations. Allow me to introduce Sergeant Cup. He is going to be leading a team of bots, more meant for the stronger suited missions.
Basically, we want him to join the Wreckers.
Do you think he'll be up to the challenge?
Having him trained by our other soldier, Bulkhead.
Do you think you can do it, Impactor?
Sounds like a blast. Let's go, old man.
Turbo rotting young punk. I'll straighten you out yet.
Being you soon, Optimus. The Wreckers and the 86.
The 86?
Team. You'll see soon enough.
The team's getting bigger all the time, Optimus.
It'll be great to have an army to rival the Decepticons. When do all the new recruits come in?
A few megacycles.
Well then, let's get them trained and ready to fight.
Shockwave, how goes your little side project?
Quite well, my lord. Kokola is quite the logical place for experimentation, and at least one of the new recruits should be ready quite soon.
Excellent. But remember to keep Viacons posted outside the laboratory at all times.
Understood, Lord Megatron.
Lord Megatron, Skywarp informs me that Jaxus has arrived from Darkmount with a Viacon processing report from Commander Straxus.
Send him in. Welcome, Geoxus. I presume that the Viacon cloning process at Darkmount is running smoothly.
Indeed, Lord Megatron. And Commander Straxus sends his regards. But Darkmount is quite the Decepticon hotspot, making sure trained Viacons are sent out properly and well armed.
It is perfectly alright, Captain. Though, I have a request for future production of Viacons.
Whatever you wish, it will be done, my lord.
Shielding armor up 5%, and laser fire rate up 20%.
I will see with Commander Straxus, and do what we can, my lord.
See to it that my Viacons crush the Autobot soldiers underfoot. Their army grows ever bigger, and ours must outweigh theirs.
I understand, Lord Megatron. I will be in touch.
Okay, so what do I say again?
Just welcome all the new recruits to the Autobot cause, and thank them for their future part in the war.
I don't want them to think that they're laying down their lives for me. It's for the good of Cybertron.
Then tell them that. That's actually really inspiring. They'll love it.
Really? Wow. Okay. I can do this. I can do this.
You got this, Prime.
Welcome, Autobots. It is with great pride and gratitude to see all of you here today. It is also with a heavy heart to say that our entire planet, Cybertron, has been infected with an ancient evil, Dark Energon. It has tremendous power that gives the Decepticons an edge. Megatron is a vicious monster who must be stopped. With the help of all of you who stand here before us today, we can save our home. But please don't do it for me, or for Jazz, Ratchet, Ultra Magnus, or Sergeant Cup. Do it for your brothers and sisters. For the future of Cybertronians. For Cybertron!
Told you they love it. Amazing speech, Prime.
I didn't even think it was that good.
Better than you think, Prime.
Take notes, Wreckers. That's true leadership right there.
Alright, Autobots. Let's get to training.
Keep your hands up. Close combat happens more often than you think.
So where's your unit, Magnus?
Right over there.
Not a big group, is it, Magnus?
For the moment, Perceptor actually has a possible lead on a couple of brothers out on an old Energon farm that have a special talent that would be quite useful to our team.
Well, I hope it works out in your favor.
Thank you, Optimus. I'll catch up with you two later.
Pretty good day for training.
Yeah. Wow, you got a pretty powerful swing there.
Thanks. Great speech you had up there, Prime. Really had me and the other bots around me inspired.
Told ya!
Also, don't underestimate Bumblebee here. He has plenty of strength and courage.
Yeah, I may be small, but I'm scrappy.
What's your name?
Ironhide, sir.
Ironhide, huh? Nice. Well, we haven't assigned every rank, but you look like you could definitely whip some bots into shape.
Thank you, sir.
Please, no more, sir. Just Prime or Optimus will be fine. Hopefully soon I'll be able to consider you a close friend of ours.
Already am, Prime.
Attention all Autobots! There's a Decepticon movement deep within the Badlands, and moving towards Iacon fast!
Alright, Autobots. This is what we're training for. Time to start protecting our home. Transform and roll out!
Alright, let's kick some Decepticon skid plates.
Cybertron. Our home. For generations, it has been a peaceful world, until pride and a lust for power divided us. Now we fight enemies who were once our brothers. Our tragic war will ravage Cybertron.
It is a necessary war to return us to glory.
And the Autobots will never sacrifice freedom.
The Decepticons will bring this world to order.
Our defeat would mean the end of everything.
My victory will mark a brilliant new beginning.
One shall stand.
One shall fall.
Looks like Sunstreaker was hit pretty bad, Sideswipe. But nothing that we can't fix. All we need is an Energon infusion and a patch-up.
Alright, just make sure my bro's gonna be okay, Doc.
Don't worry. He'll be just fine.
Dang, Sunstreaker got messed up!
Yeah, but hey, he helped turn the tide out there. This is already going down as the Battle of Tiger Pax.
Yeah, you should have seen him. Hey, have either of you seen Optimus anywhere?
No, but he's been acting really strange ever since he assigned me my rank. Oh, that must be Cliffjumper with the sit rep. I'll catch up with you guys later.
In the meantime, I'm gonna go find Optimus.
So what exactly are some of the experiments that Shockwave is working on in Calcular?
Combination being the main assignment.
Soundwave speaks the truth. Normally, combination is appalling to me. I cannot tell you how much I love dismembering combiners in the gladiatorial pit.
So Shockwave believes he can make a combiner. The Autobots already have at least one pair of combiner brothers.
Not just a pair, Starscream. Think bigger. Better.
So, how big of a combined team are we talking?
5 Decepticons. Even the 6 Constructicons would be suitable.
That's going to be one big Decepticon.
Indeed. Who do you think will be up for the task?
I believe Onslaught and his crew would be up for the task.
Agreed. The Combaticons have great power, and if trained properly, could work as one mind. But we would need more than one team for such a feat. Master and his team of Stunticons could accomplish such a goal. Also, there are rumors that the Autobots have a team of their own already. A scientific phenomenon.
Yes, supposedly blessed by the spark of Nexus Prime himself. Luckily, Shockwave already has them in custody in the Sea of Rust.
What a bunch of beryllium baloney.
Silence, Starscream! Do not question the logic Shockwave provides. It has proven to be quite sound.
Understood, Lord Megatron.
What happened in here?
Well, I started with some target practice, but then the target got blasted away and I didn't know until after I emptied the clip. Then I started doing some melee practice with my axe.
What's going on with you, Prime?
I can't do this anymore, Jazz.
What do you mean?
I can't be the leader of the Autobots. I'm not meant to be a Prime.
Prime, you're such a great leader.
No, I'm not! Okay, all I see day after day is bots rolling through those doors, torn to shreds. Energon pouring out in buckets, and I just can't do this anymore! I don't want anyone else die because of my poor leadership! I'm no better than Megatron.
Well, spar with me. Let's get your hand-to-hand skills better.
Jazz, look,
Just do it! First of all, Optimus, nobody in there is laying down their life just for you. They're doing it for Cybertron, for everyone next to them, for the ones who can't fight. And secondly, you are a terrific leader. If you are anything like Megatron, nobody here will respect you. They'd be afraid of getting blown to scrap. I am proud to say that you are my friend as well as the bot I would lay down my life for. All of us would. It's not just because you're our leader, but because you would do the same for any of us.
Thank you, Jazz. You've got quite the right hook, by the way.
Yeah, I leave dents in Decepticons more often than you think. And don't make me use it again.
I'll do my best to stay calm.
Optimus, there you are. You doing okay?
I am now. What's up?
Well, Sideswipe and Sunstreaker wanted to see you in the medical lab.
Optimus, thank you.
For what?
For giving us the opportunity to fight for the safety of our planet, and all of our friends. I know me and Sideswipe really love the chance to take down the monsters who are destroying our home, and so because of you, and how amazing of a bot you are.
Thank you both so much. I promise I'll keep doing what I can for you and all Cybertronians, for the safety of all of us, and our home.
And that is why I believe that we do not need other experiments led on by Shockwave. It is clear that he's having a bit too much fun with the combining Autobots that he has, and even has Viacons getting supplies for a project he won't share with anyone.
It is logical to broaden our opportunities for an advantage against our enemy.
Indeed, Starscream. Whatever Shockwave is conducting in Coquillar, it is indeed well worth the secrecy.
Megatron. Please, Megatron. We are not here out of confrontation. Have your dogs put their weapons down.
Why, you...
Silence, Starscream! You are not any Decepticons under any rank I have seen. And there was no word of any new type of Viacon prototype from Straxus. So tell me, who are you?
My name is Cyclonus. My counterpart is known as Scourge. Our partners are known as Fracas and Nightstick.
Minicons? Ha! Surely you must have some circuits crossed, if that seems like a suitable partner.
I believe they are more suitable than some.
Right.
Now then. We come in peace, Megatron. Our master sends us with glad tidings. We're known as the Heralds of Chaos, servants to the one true bringer of disarray, Unicron.
You are here because of the dark energon that flows through our planet from the Energon Bridge.
You are much more brilliant than some would believe, Megatron. Our master feels his life force flow through what was once his mortal enemy, and now wishes us to bestow upon you the ultimate gift.
And what exactly will Lord Megatron be doing with this gift?
Unicron wishes him to have all Decepticons united in anarchy, starting with you, Megatron. Merge the Dark Energon with your spark. Fill your inner mechanisms with it. It will give you a power like no other.
Lord Megatron, it would be unwise for you to accept this proposition.
I agree, my lord. Dark Energon dominates and destroys everything it touches.
Silence both of you! I will do as I please.
A wise choice, Megatron. Though I should warn you, all who have attempted this procedure have not survived.
Be silent as well. I am no ordinary Cybertronian. I am the Dominator. I am the Destroyer. I am Megatron.
Congratulations, Megatron.
Decepticons, receive your birthright.
I can feel the power.
Oh, I can definitely get used to this.
It is most satisfying.
So how many others will be feeling this amazing power, Megatron?
Only Decepticons that are worthy of it. Shockwave will be one of the first, and Straxus and Geoxys should they be so lucky. Anyone else will have to prove worthy enough for the blood of Unicron to flow through them, such as we do.
Marvelous, Megatron. Unicron also has one more gift to give.
And what might that be?
Us. For the time being, we will also become part of your mighty legion of Decepticons.
Excellent. You two will make a fine addition to the new might of my Decepticon army. All who oppose my rule will perish. The universe will hear my name and tremble.
You sure this is the place?
This is where their spork signatures led to after they were sighted.
Optimus already has 2 Autobots that can do what they do.
Not like this. These two can alternate their power in many different ways. When they're trained, you'll see.
Hey, it's Hot Rod and Inferno, right?
We have a proposition for you two.
Lord Megatron.
Ah, Shockwave. How goes things over at Colcular?
Quite well, my lord. I come bearing good news. The first subjects of our combination project are fully functional. We have decided to use Onslaught and the Combaticons for our first representation of the combination power that the Autobots will no longer possess.
Excellent. Where are the Combaticons, Shockwave?
They are still in the lab, about to wake from stasis. I had to put them under, as to not listen to them complain about the pain. They should awake at any moment.
I wish to see them. I want to see the destruction that the Decepticons can rain down upon the Autobots.
Oh, my aching processor. What exactly did Shockwave do to us? If memory serves, he upgraded us with some type of power of combination from those Autobots he found in the Sea of Rust. Do you think we could sneak over there and take them out before anyone notices? Please? No, bro. Shockwave probably still needs them for more Decepticon teams like us, so that Megatron can combine them together. Weapon systems seem even stronger. Not only will we have power to combine, but firepower to boot. Sweet! I love blasting stuff! So, how will we know where we go when we combine? I call dibs on an arm! I'm gonna rain down pain as a huge fist! Why in Primus's name would you be an arm? Enough! I'm sure Shockwave has that all configured. But if not, you two will be arms, and you two will be legs. Got it? Yes, sir! What do we call this gigantic brute of a Decepticon? Brute. How about Bruticus? Yeah, I like it. Bruticus. Bruticus Maximus. No? Alright, just Bruticus then. Shockwave has just arrived with Megatron. He wants you five in the training area to test your new abilities.
Ah, welcome, Combaticons. I am quite excited to see what you have in store.
Yeah, we can hardly wait to do this, Lord Megatron.
Excellent! We will now test your abilities. Lord Megatron and I will give you space. It may be best to begin from vehicle mode.
If you say so. Combaticons, combine into Bruticus! Bruticus online!
Ha 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 ha! Yes! With Bruticus on the front lines, the Autobots will not stand a chance! We must send the Combaticons out to crush our enemies underfoot!
As you command, Lord Megatron.
Bruticus, disengage combination, and prepare to mobilize!
Optimus, power levels just spiked at the heart of Kolkular. The intel that Mirage reported to us must have been accurate. The Decepticons now have a major combiner on their team, derived from the Combaticons.
Just our luck. Onslaught and his crew were the ones who tipped the scales in the Battle of Praxis Pass.
Optimus, scan shows that Shockwave derived their combination from Kolkular, where he keeps other experiments and invention.
A team of Autobots was mentioned in Mirage's field report on the matter. They probably need our help, and it will be better to have them with us than in Decepticon custody, on death row.
Agreed. Jazz, you and Cliffjumper will check it out. Tell Sunstreaker and Sideswipe to fly you over there in a dropship.
I'm on it, Prime!
Whoever these combining Autobots are, we could definitely use their help. And right about now, I bet they could use ours too.
There lies the heart of our home, Soundwave. And soon it will be under Decepticon control once I infect the core with Dark Energon. Onslaught, you and your team will stay topside and make sure no Autobots come after us before our task is complete. But I have a little something extra. Now that you are all infused with the blood of Unicron, combine into Bruticus and lay waste to our enemy.
Yes, Lord Megatron. Combaticons, combine into Bruticus.
Starscream, Soundwave, follow me down into the core.
This is as close as we can get you until the rust storm clears up.
It'll have to do, guys. You ready, Cliffjumper?
Always!
Try not to have fun without us, guys.
Just keep your channels open in case the rescuers need some rescuing. Let's hit it! Alright, let's figure out how to bust open this door.
I can't believe you outrank me.
The jetpack would be too loud. Don't want to alarm the Decepticons who are still here.
Can't we just blast the door with our blasters?
That's why. Try picking the lock with one of your swords. Not a peep. Now let's find these Autobots and bring them home.
Did you hear that, guys? Sounds like somebody upstairs is making a lot of noise.
Maybe someone's here for us.
Yeah, to finally finish us off. Enough, Skydive. We mustn't give up hope. Sorry, Silverbolt. We've just been here so long. Experimented on.
Don't worry, Skydive. No matter what happens, we're brothers. Aerial bots for life.
Aerial bots for life.
Ha! Bagged another one.
If we're keeping score, I'm definitely winning.
What? I've shot at least 2 for every one you've shot.
We can settle this later. But didn't you notice there were more Viacons here than other doors?
Think these Autobots are behind here?
Only one way to find out. Well, here you guys are. How's it hanging?
Very funny. Can you let us down now?
That's what we're here for. All of your energon levels are low. Once we unhook you, you'll start to replenish, but it will take a little while.
We're just thankful you came for us. However long it takes, we may still be able to fly out of here after a few cycles.
Well, you'll definitely need to once we're out. But for now, just stay in robot mode and stick to us like sparks on the plug. Let's roll, Cliff!
It's so nice to be out of that cell.
Yeah! Well, if we don't leave now, we'll be put back in!
What do you think that is? I don't know, but I get a feeling we're gonna have to come back here sooner than we think.
Sideswipe!
Someone call for a ride?
Well, you guys have been busy.
Radio Prime! We got to capture Autobots in tow!
Silverbolt and his aerial bots. Sounds like they should make an excellent addition to the team. Get them to the medbay back in Iacon. Bumblebee, Ironhide, and I are on our way to the entrance of the Well of All Sparks. We heard there was a disturbance.
Gotcha, Prime! Radio me if anything changes!
So, what do you think is here, Optimus?
Probably just some Viacons trying to cause a ruckus. We'll straighten them out.
Ironhide? That is one huge Viacon!
Jazz, bring the aerial bots here now! We are definitely going to need all the help we can get right now.
At last, the core of Cybertron. Soundwave, are the corruptors in place?
Yes, Lord Megatron.
Then let it begin! A glorious new age is upon us. With dark energon infused to the core, Cybertron is mine to command.
So how do we take him down, Optimus?
I've never seen a combiner this big before. I'm not really sure.
I know how. We shoot it.
It's as good a plan as any.
Autobots, let's take this guy down.
Cliff, you seeing this?
Yeah, the Decepticons use their dark energon on parts of the planet, it seems.
Or something worse! Sideswipe! Guess the Prime's location on the double!
We're flying as fast as this dropship can go.
We should be there in a few cycles, guys.
We gotta get there to help out Prime.
Silverbolt, how you bots feeling?
Better. Our energon is nearly replenished. We may even have our combination function up and running soon, too.
I can dig it, because Optimus just radioed what he's up against at the well, and it don't sound too pretty.
How much longer do we gotta hold out, Optimus?
Jazz and the aerial bots should be here in a few cycles. They'll all help us out once they get here.
What's this guy guarding here at the well anyway?
Judging by what Cybertron's interior cooling vents look like, I'd say Megatron's down there. I can only hope he's not tampering with the core.
A little help here.
Hold tight, Ironhide!
Optimus, we're overhead and we'll land right next to you.
Sideswipe, take Bumblebee and Cliffjumper out of here. Jazz, Ironhide, and I will stay and take care of the Decepticons with the aerial bots.
So you know what they can do.
What do you mean?
Optimus, Ironhide needs us.
Easy, Bumblebee. Sideswipe and the others will take you to get patched up.
Alright, if you say so.
Glad you're still online, Optimus!
The feeling's mutual, old friend. Where are the aerial bots?
Overhead, Optimus. We're surveying the situation before we begin.
Begin what? By the Allspark.
Crazy!
You won't win, Decepticon. Nice trick, Autobot. But now I'm going to tear you apart. Arrgh!
No.
Next time, Autobots.
Optimus! What happened?
Megatron. Infected the core with Dark Energon.
What? How can you tell?
I saw him conjure Dark Energon from the planet's surface. And we have no way of reversing it right now.
So let's get a plan together and come back and fix this mess!
My thoughts exactly. But formulating this plan will definitely take some time.
However long it takes, we'll be with you, Optimus.
Any word from Lord Unicron? Negative, but his orders were clear. Keep Dark Energon in the core long enough to destroy Primus. The first part of our mission is already complete. The Autobots will disrupt the connection eventually, so long as it's long enough for our ruler to recover and return.
Brilliant plan, Lord Megatron. Now that the core is infected with Dark Energon, Cybertron bends to the will of the Decepticons.
No, Starscream. Cybertron bends to my will.
Ugh, of course, Megatron.
Now, Cybertron is under my rule.
Lord Megatron, scans indicate Autobot numbers still grow. Statistics suggest that soon they will raid the core of Dark Energon.
So what do we do about our Autobot annoyance?
That problem will be rectified quickly, Starscream. Now leave us. We have business to attend to.
Of course, Lord Megatron. If you will not solve the problem, then I will. Lockdown, Megatron has a task for you.
Maybe there's some relics of the ancients that we can use to get the Dark Energon out, like the key to Vector Sigma or something.
The key to Vector Sigma is for information, and the other artifacts won't be found unless by a worthy candidate, so the legends go.
I say we drill our way down there and kill it at the source.
But how will we get rid of it? We don't know how.
Okay. Thank you guys. The difference in perspective is why you are all here, and it's much appreciated. Let's take a break and meet back here soon.
Hello, Optimus Prime.
Who are you?
You can call me Lockdown. You're good, librarian. We could probably teach each other a few things. If, I wasn't about to hand you over to Megatron. Blackjack, prepare for extract.
Optimus, the other bots are ready for you back in the... What the... No.
Excellent work, Lockdown.
I never disappoint, Starscream. Now, just the order of payment.
Not to worry. Once you bring Optimus to Kaon, you shall receive it.
We'll see you then, Screamer. Will we be taking anything else from him? He doesn't have anything else on him besides the axe and the blaster. Pity, would have made for some amazing upgrades. Still, these will look good on the wall. What was that? Autobots, no doubt. Here for their leader.
Hand them over, cons.
Decepticons? Heh, that's funny. We're bounty hunters.
I knew I recognized that ship. Hello, Lockdown.
Wait, I know you. EMP generator, right? Heh, I'm not good with names, but I never forget a trophy.
Come on, let's get Prime out of here.
The bounty belongs to us.
Wow, I can't believe that happened, Optimus. Glad to know you're okay.
Yeah, he's tougher than he seems.
I never would have gotten out of there without your help. Especially yours, Ratchet.
Yeah. Did he really take something from you?
Yes, but I have moved past it, because I'm stronger than he thinks I am. For a long time he haunted me, but now I know that I can do more than I thought.
You're strong, Ratchet. No one, Decepticon or Bounty Hunter, can change that.
Optimus, come in.
Go ahead, Sunstreaker.
Sideswipe and I discovered something about these dark energon spikes. We were just in a firefight and some of our shots destroyed some of them, and things started to change for the better.
So if we shoot the spikes, we can get rid of some of the dark energon?
That's what we've been testing out, and Wheeljack confirms that it's working.
Ironhide. Sounds like we're going with your plan. We're going down the well and take out the dark energon spikes on the core.
I'll ready the team.
We roll out in 10 megacycles.
Lord Megatron.
What is it, Soundwave?
Scans indicate that Optimus Prime is headed in the direction of the Well of All Sparks with 2 other Autobots.
The fools think they can rid the core of Dark Energon. Ha 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 ha. While I may not have a strong grip over the core, I can feel Dark Energon already all over the planet. Still, we cannot allow them to rid the planet of Dark Energon. Soundwave, dispatch multiple Viacon squadrons to their location. Do not let them reach the core!
Optimus, I'm picking up huge amounts of Decepticon activity dead ahead. They must know we're going to extinguish Dark Energon from Cybertron's core.
What do we do, Optimus?
I say we roll right through them. Viacons hardly ever hit their mark and fall apart like nothing.
We can't just roll through, Ironhide. We'll take out as many as we can first. Then, you and I will go down and save the core.
You'll need a way back out of the well, Optimus. I'll come with you.
Good thinking, Firefly. Autobots, take them down.
We've got a lot more incoming.
Oh boy!
Optimus, if there were ever a time to go, now is it.
He's right, sir. We'll take care of him.
Alright, Ironhide, Firefly, let's go.
Come in, Jazz. Do you read me?
I hear you, Silverbolt. What's the situation?
There are a lot of Viacons here and much more coming in. Can you and Ratchet come to our location? Slingshot is hurt pretty bad, and Bumblebee is being chased by at least 3 of them.
Copy that, Silverbolt. We're on our way. You ready?
I've already got my medkit. Let's roll.
Don't worry, Skydive. Ratchet and Jazz are on their way. I'll be okay. There aren't many left anyways.
Yeah, because we beat them like busted diodes.
But the ones after Bumblebee.
Remember, shoot the Dark Energon spikes off the core, but don't let them touch you. You'll be infected, just like Blue Streak was.
Let's save our home.
Lord Megatron, the Autobots have made it to the core of Cybertron.
Dark Energon may be ridden from the planet, but it still flows through my veins. Powers all Decepticon sparks. They may have taken but a small advantage of mine, but the Decepticons will return Cybertron to its former glory.
What shall we do about the Autobots that are topside?
Send in more Viacon troops. Make sure every last Autobot spark is extinguished.
Silverbolt, when did you say that backup was coming?
I didn't. By the time they get here, all these Viacons will be scrapped. We still gotta get the ones off Bumblebee. Skydive, you and I will help him out. Airy, we've got more incoming. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. I think that's the last of them.
Yeah, just about.
Good work, Autobots.
Optimus Prime, you have delivered me from the foul influence of Dark Energon, but I'm afraid my spark is corrupted.
We're too late?
I can survive if I shut down my systems completely, but the process will take millions of years, during which Cybertron will be left cold and barren.
We must leave our home if we are to survive.
Hope still remains, Optimus Prime. I offer you a portion of my spark to take with you among the stars, for as long as it survives, so shall I. Do you accept this responsibility?
I will accept the burden, with all that I am.
Behold, the Matrix of Leadership. Cybertron recognizes and welcomes Optimus Prime, keeper of the Matrix, and leader of the 3 Autobots.
My humblest thanks to you, Cybertron. Your sacrifice will not be forgotten.
Till all are one.
End of the line, Autobot scum. For the glory of Megatron, this is your end, Autobot. I got you, B.
Thanks. Wait, weren't you with Optimus? Where is he?
Right over there.
Did you save the core, Optimus?
Yes, Bumblebee. But we are already too late.
What do you mean?
To all Autobots within range of this signal, our planet is dying. We have no choice but to take to the stars. I am ordering the evacuation of all Autobot cities, effective immediately.
We have to leave?
The core was too infected. Had to shut down. Have faith, Autobots. One day, we will return to Cybertron. But for now, we need to ensure the safety of all Autobot soldiers. Silverbolt, you and the other aerial bots must get the message out planet-wide.
On it, Optimus. Aerial bots, let's fly.
So what do we do, Optimus?
We must gather all Autobot teams within the area, while the others evacuate in all shuttles that are currently available. I am issuing the construction of a new galactic transport for the rest of us, an ark in which we will make our journey.
Optimus, Megatron is still at large.
And as long as we remain here, we shall resist him. But when the time comes for us to leave Cybertron as well, no matter where we go, Cybertron will be with us. Now we must head for Iacon and gather our forces. Megatron will try to ensure our destruction, but we will show that the Autobots are strong together. Autobots, transform and roll out!
Rah! How could this have happened? We had Dark Energon running all throughout all of Cybertron. First your blunder with the Bounty Hunter Starscream, and now this!
Scourge and Cyclonus still are not found, Lord Megatron.
Find them! Shockwave,
Yes, Lord Megatron.
what has come from your experiments?
2 subjects have survived, and another combiner team is in the works.
Are the subjects combat ready?
Theoretically, my lord, but I'd like to run a few more.
Send them now!
Yes, mighty Megatron, I will send them out immediately.
So which ones are we sending out?
You send out the Insecticons. I have work to do on our other 3 guests.
Ironhide Optimus Prime. The rest of the Energon reserves have been transferred to the Ark. Engines are online, and all systems go. Nice work, Ironhide. Wheeljack, I'll go with the city's shutdown procedures.
Nearly finished, Optimus. My team will have all systems shut down and archived by the time we launch.
Good. All we need are the last of the surface panels attached, and we can send out the boarding call.
Optimus, Decepticons have broken through sectors 9 through 12.
2 of them have power levels that are significantly increased from the rest.
Hot Rod, Inferno, get down there and help the others. I'll head to Wheeljack and try to help out.
Roger that, Optimus. Let's go, Inferno.
You will be crushed, Autobot. Watch me enter a...
Oh, Waspinator wish he was still a council member. Oh.
You are not like the other vehicles. Who are you? I'm sorry, but it is for the good of Cybertron. Wheeljack, keep going with your procedures. We need to get more Autobots back out there. How is he, Ratchet?
Silverbolt's leaked too much energon. But with an infusion, he'll be just fine.
Well done, Ratchet. Wheeljack, I encountered a new Decepticon that was unlike the other Vehicons. It was significantly more powerful, and it was accompanied by another of the same variety.
Sounds like Shockwave's been tinkering again.
Do you think you can track where he is this time?
Possibly, if I could just get a sample of its alloy.
Here, I grabbed this off him before he was destroyed.
Looks like he originated from around Coquillar. And that's not all. His alloy matches Autobot armor.
Do you think that Shockwave is experimenting on Autobots in there?
No doubt about it. We need to send someone out there.
First, we stop the Decepticons from destroying the Ark. Then we'll send Jazz and Ironhide to Coquillar to check it out.
Where is Subject 1437?
Waspinator does not know where Red Stingybot is. Waspinator is lucky to be alive.
Your rebuttal is illogical and most annoying. Get into the repair tube 1679. I have work to do on our other subjects. Shockwave's log. Subject's core functions are operating at intolerable levels, despite complications encountered in microsurgery. Power readings have increased tenfold, thanks to rerouting energon to all but the most basic cerebral circuitry. Other two subjects show the same result, but with less anger outbursts. We'll continue to stress test and record data, with each change made.
Ooh, Big Musclebot look angry. Big Musclebot want hurt Waspinator? Well, can't. Waspinator free and Musclebot strung up.
Me, Grimlock, will be free now too! Me, Grimlock, feel funny.
We all look so different.
How do we get out of here, Grimlock? Door over there is an exit.
Then let's hurry before Shockwave comes back.
Let's look for a place to land so I can get down there. And what the scrap?
I guess those are the Autobots we're here to save.
Let's get down there and get them.
Welcome, Autobots. We welcome you to our ranks, and hope you will fight alongside us to stop the Decepticons.
Thank you for saving us Dinobots from Shockwave. We help you take them down.
Sorry to hear that your experiments did not go as planned, Shockwave.
My laboratory was destroyed in the process, but luckily I was able to finish one final experiment.
Excellent. Bring him in. Ha 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 ha! Yes! With this Decepticon in my command, the Autobots have no hope of leaving Cybertron.
Prepare for extermination.
Springer, we gotta get down there and take that bot down.
I'm right behind you.
Come on, RC. Megatron's making his big push, and we gotta push back.
I've got some ammo, Springer. We can get a few shots off on him.
We got Decepticons in the air and Decepticons inside the walls. Decepticons everywhere. If we get them off the walls, they're still in the air. If we shoot them out of the air, they're still on the ground. Where does that leave us? That leaves us nowhere. That's where.
Okay, Blair, calm down. We gotta focus on the big guy over here first.
Yeah, I got better things to do tonight than die.
Optimus, what's wrong?
I sense a presence. I'll be there in just a moment. Whoever you are, I can feel your presence through the Matrix.
Name, Omega Supreme. Mission, destroy Decepticons.
Omega Supreme, will you help us stop the Decepticons and protect the Ark?
It would be my pleasure.
Why the Allspark?
Where'd you find this guy, Optimus?
He knew we were in need of his assistance, and made himself known to the Matrix.
Well, he sure packed a punch.
Stunticons retreat!
Just like cowards to run off.
Easy, RC. If the Decepticons call back a warrior that size so soon, they must have another agenda. We must keep our optics sharp for any new activity, and be thankful that our new friend Omega Supreme will help us in our mission.
You have failed me one too many times, Shockwave. Now our energon reserves are at an all-time low. We must also begin the evacuation of Cybertron. Soundwave, what are our options?
Statistics show that our best option would be to change Trypticon Station into a starship that can lead us to a destination filled with energon.
I agree. It would be most logical to use the Trypticon Station as a means of transportation.
Then that is what we'll do. Shockwave, you will go to Trypticon Station with Skywarp and Thundercracker, and alter it into our star cruiser, the Nemesis. Starscream, Soundwave, you will accompany me into our final battle on Cybertron with the Autobots. It is time to end this war.
Man, how do we get stuck with a repair job?
Quit whining, Thundercracker. We have a job to do. Hopefully it won't take too long.
It won't! So long as you do as instructed.
Who made you the boss?
It is most logical.
Come on! The faster we work, the faster we can go back down and kill Autobots.
Fine.
Alright, now the Ark is finished, and it's almost time to leave. Before we do, I must consult with the primes within the Matrix, so I would like the Wreckers to stand guard outside the Ark entrance, in case the Decepticons make their move.
No problem, Prime. Come on, Top Spin. Let's get the Sergeant and let the others know.
Welcome, Optimus Prime.
Alpha Trion, my old master. I am humbled to be before the ancient 13 primes.
What is your question, Optimus Prime?
Calling all Autobots, we have a major Decepticon squadron heading right for the Ark. We need everyone.
It is unclear how long you will need to be gone, but there will come a time where you will return to Cybertron and be able to restore it.
As long as it is for the benefit of Cybertron that we leave.
Unfortunately, it is.
You have done the Primes justice with your leadership, Optimus. You will know what to do.
Thank you, all of you.
Lord Megatron, the restorations are complete.
Good. Bring up the heavy weaponry.
The quakes, the wind, the fire. Conquered country, crown and throne. Why can't I cross this river? It'll take a lot more than words and guns. A whole lot more than riches and muscle.
Shockwave, get down here. The end is now here.
We must join.
We have no choice, Jazz. The war is lost. Leaving our home is the hardest decision I've ever had to make. It has been a long and painful war with the Decepticons. Whatever lies among the stars is our best and last hope, my friend.
This is the so-called Ark? Pathetic. Soundwave, head to the launch bay and ready the tow cables. You will lead the first wave of the assault.
Yes, Lord Megatron.
How long before we can warp?
It shouldn't be longer than a few cycles, Optimus.
Megatron. All hands to combat!
Arc defenses offline. Firewall breach.
I will tear your precious Ark apart, piece by piece.
Unauthorized access on engine deck.
We're on our way. Jetfire, Jetstorm, rally the aerial bots. You must sever those tow cables. Sideswipe, cover the bridge.
System failure.
No! Without those pulse cannons, Optimus won't stand a chance! Bumblebee, take this fuse. You'll need to reboot the system manually.
Almost all cables are severed, Optimus.
We ain't worry about. Whoa! End of the line, Autobot. Autobots, Verticus is targeting our fuel tanks.
Copy, Jetfire. Jazz is in play.
Nice job getting the defenses back online, Bumblebee. Optimus should be nearby. And he needs all the help he can get if he's going to take Megatron head on.
I would have waited an eternity for this. It's over, Prime.
Even if you destroy me, Megatron, others will rise to defeat your tyranny.
Then I'll just have to destroy you all!
Bumblebee!
What a waste of energon!
After eons of conflict, I finally see the truth of your words, Megatron.
And what might that be, Optimus?
This universe, no matter how vast, will never be big enough for you and I to coexist.
You were a records clerk when I found you, and you will be dust when I'm through with you! You're as soft as the weaklings you fight for.
On the contrary, my friends are the source of my strength.
Prime, the Ark is ready to warp.
Wait for my signal. I've got to get Megatron off this ship.
I will follow you to the ends of the universe, Prime! I will not be denied!
Sideswipe, warp us out of here.
Follow that ship wherever it goes.